Sometimes I do not understand why people think it is hard to practice alone at home with ourselves. And they always ask one question, that how to practice with ourselves. See, as I have told that I have practiced with myself, and it wasn't that much hard as we are thinking right now. It is too easy. I do not understand why people think like that. What do we need to practice? Nothing but just few minutes every day. And if you're not able to practice, if you're not able to construct sentences even, then you should learn something before that. I have told that there is one step before practicing, and that is grammar. After learning grammar, you would be able to practice even. But yes, while practicing, you have to face so many things. As I have told that there are so many things to learn in grammar, like tenses, voices, prepositions, articles, phrasal verbs, conditional sentences. You have to learn so many things. But do not worry about all these things. Once you get into it, you would automatically come across all these things. But majority of English learner are afraid to get into it even. They think that only well educated people, people who have got English environment, that's why they are able to speak this language today fluently. But what about me? As I have told that I didn't get that kind of environment. And there wasn't a single one to speak to me in English language. Still I improved. And not only I, there are so many people. Lots of people make videos and they share their experience. How did they learn this language? How did they practice with their self? That's why I always say that only 1% people can improve their English. 99% people can't improve just because of their mentality. They need to change their mentality and need to be positive all the time. What happens, we often think that it is not possible for us to speak English language. But let me tell you, it is like our mother tongue. As I speak my mother tongue, same I speak English language even. Using few words. I don't use sophisticated words to make my English so complicated. And you also do not need to learn sophisticated words. Learn simple words. Vocabulary, you have to improve your vocabulary. It plays vital role in your English, spoken English. Without vocabulary, it's not possible to speak any language. And to construct sentences, to make sentences, we need enough vocabulary. That's why I always say that before starting your journey towards English language, you must build your vocabulary. And after enriching your vocabulary, you would be able to construct sentences. And to practice, what do we need? Some words and knowledge of helping verbs. That's it. Today, at least you have someone to tell you that what should you learn to improve this language. If you ask to me, as I have told that twice I gave up because I had no one to tell me that that's how you can improve this language. No. But after searching so many videos on YouTube that how to improve this language, I came across one video, and that video changed my thinking about this language. I was also one of you. I thought that only well educated people could speak this language, right? But when I started learning everything like grammar, then I realized that it wasn't that much hard to construct sentences. After learning grammar, I was able to make sentences. And to practice, I needed that much knowledge. That's why I was improving also vocabulary, my vocabulary even. And I had knowledge about pronunciation even because I had learned phonetics. See, I didn't learn all these things at a time. I went gradually. If you say that I learned so many things to improve this language, then I can't deny. But yes, I would love to say that I took small steps. While my graduation, I improved my vocabulary. When I was in my last year, at that time, I learned phonetics. And after graduation, I learned grammar. If you say that within a month I learned all these things, then you're wrong. It took me a year to improve this language. And after 1.5 years later, I realized that I became good at English. Because till that time, I hadn't spoken to anyone in this language. And today, if you ask to me to whom I spoke in this language face to face, then I have to say that I didn't speak to anyone. I didn't encounter such a person till today who speaks this language very well. I stay at home all the time, and in my village there isn't anyone. I have no idea, but I didn't meet such a person. I rarely step out of house, and usually I do not talk to my friends on phone even. But still, I became confident and speaking this language confidently. I feel it is just because of my efforts. I only took this language seriously, and I had made that promise to myself that I would improve this language by hook or by crook. And my promise made me take efforts, and there wasn't any option before me. That's why I improved this language. So it is even possible. See, if you have someone with whom you can practice, then practice with that person. But if you do not have anyone, then practice with yourself. I always share my experiences with all of you just because I feel my experiences would help you to improve your English. That's the main reason. After saying all these things, you if you do not get that kind of motivation which people need to get success in their field, then I do not think that what kind of videos should we make to inspire you. So do not worry about practice. See, why can't you speak this language confidently? It is just because lack of practice. And why can't you practice? It is because you have no knowledge. How to practice? To practice, we need vocabulary and knowledge of verbs, helping verbs. And one more thing which I want to tell you, that is verbs. You need to use in your each and every sentences verbs form. And let me tell you, when did I learn verbs and their forms? When I was in my ninth standard, at that time I had learned verb and their forms. So while improving this language, that even helped me. So whatever you are learning right now, see, it is not going to waste. Your hard work will definitely pay you off. Just believe in your hard work, believe in your study. That's it. See, to improve this language, we need to learn so many things. We need to do so many things like listening to videos, reading, writing, and speaking. But after saying all these things, you should not think that it is possible for me to learn all these things, because you do not have to learn all these things at a time. Take small steps and go gradually. See, I always say that you must go gradually. It is just because such a kind of things take time. See, within a year we can improve English language. It is just because we have some knowledge about English language. Because since our childhood we are learning. Now since nursery, children are learning this language. But if you have to learn any other language, like Japanese or any other language, it is not possible for you to learn it within a year. To learn such a language might take 2 or 3 years, 3 years approximately. So do not get disappointed that it's been more than few months I'm practicing, but still I'm not able to speak this language confidently. It just needs practice. So practice your English and improve your language. Get knowledge about those things which are important to improve this language, and try to learn from each and everything. See, we make videos it is just because we think that our video might help you. So you must learn something from our videos. If you have any questions related to English language, then you can also ask us. So do not worry about how to practice with ourselves. You just need to build one habit, that is talk to yourself. Make this habit every day. Find out some time to talk to yourself, and always have positive talk. Encourage yourself, because people can't encourage you all the time. Some can do, only to show off, and you must keep yourself away from such a people. So do not tell anyone that what you are doing right now. Just do your work without telling anyone, and just take efforts. Without efforts we can't achieve our goals. So I hope this video might have helped you to encourage you to improve this language, and thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you so much.